Support Pro Play Games on Patreon.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Danny G here, coming to you with the return of the King. The King is back. I made sure he is back. Never forgotten. We got a nice little card there to access to Blue to bring this boy back. I'm so excited to share this Omnimon Turbo deck profile in EX1. Let's go. After testing, after whooping some meta decks, this is worthy of showcasing. So let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it with our babies. We got 4 of the best blue egg on the market, Omnimon, and we got one Demi-Vmon for that extra DP just in case. That is it for our blues. This card, obviously, no explanation needed. Let's get into it with our rookies, guys. We got our boy Madoki Betamon, self-explanatory. We want to give our mirror matches, our boy Gabu a little run for their money, so we're gonna stop them from gaining that memory off anything that's not their tamer. So boom, Madoki, just to mess them up in that sense. Next, what do we got here? We got 4 of the boy Gabu. Also, since I'm running the Metal Guru that summons, the Gabu just gets gassed when you bring it out, and you have the Were Guru that if you have 8 or more cards, just getting that security +1. So Gabu really facilitates a lot in this matchup, just free summons a lot with the Metal Guru. Or if you just want to hard play him too, so you can pass your returner, starve your memory, your opponent's memory. So Gabu, always good. Extra cards in hand. Who doesn't love extra cards in hand? Next, just for a little choke action, just for a little rookie rush action, we got 2 Elecmons. You gotta love this art, very awesome art. So 2 Elecmons, just for the choke, just for the rookie rush, a little bit of everything. And for the consistency, we got 4 of the BT5 Gabu. It's looking a little tribe. It is a little tribe, but this adds Omni to hand, and this adds Guru to hand. It literally, this deck is all almost live when this card comes on board. So you gotta love this card at 4. It just helps so much with the consistency. Next, our champs. We got 4 of my favorite card ever, Garurumon. Bring it out of that stack. Restand, another security +1. This card is just so good for the game that you're trying to play with this deck. It's just really gonna hurt your opponent. So I'm playing this at 4, and especially with the search, so good. Next, our cheeky little security option, more cards in hand. We're running 4 Cordramon. If it comes out the stack as well, guys, 2 cards right there. It's never dead in source. That's what I like. It's not dead as a source. So I love this at 4. It's not dead in security, it's not dead as a source. Gotta run it at 4. We got 2 Lobo. Lobo, what does it do? What do you mean? It goes for game. So we're running 2 Lobos. And our little cheeky tech, we're running 1 Mechanori. Wanna know why? Because the bonds just can't stand this deck. So we're running it. It comes up at 1. How? You draw. Let's get into our ultimates. I'm running a 4-4 split, just 8 ultimates. You search them like crazy, so it's perfect. I'm running, like I said, ignore that one of them is not altered. I'm running this Were. This Were is pretty cracked. If you want to take a risky swing at security, it's fine when you restand, because you do have your available sources. Or if you're playing like Agu or you're playing Gabu, you can swing at one of their mons, which their gray mons are going to be 5k. You restand it, and then Digivolve on it with Mega, or with this bad boy, Were Garurumon. So you get a 1. You could either choke your opponent, or you could Digivolve for 1. It's still your turn. Swing jamming, do something else, and your turn. It is so good. And then the DP giver on this one just helps so much with the issues that the Metal Guru had in 1.0. It's so good. I'm running this split because honestly, any other ultimate wouldn't be worth it. and you search a lot already, you draw a lot already, so it's like you're gonna see them regardless. So 4 is perfect because obviously you want room for those option cards and tamers, and it's fine. Our megas, guys. Return of the Prince. BT1 Metal Guru, guys. So on swing, summon anything level 4 or lower from its source. When you do that, look at all these options. I could draw one. Don't worry about this guy. I could search again. I could restand it, which is the basic combo. I could draw 2. Don't worry about these guys. And then these still just open up +1, so it's 12. So it doesn't hard die, and security +1 if you have 8 or more. But guess what, guys? You are searching, you are drawing, you are drawing. So it is so easy to get to 8. And the new Metal Guru. So the EX1 Metal Guru, it reduces its evolution cost for every 4 cards you have in hand. So at some point it becomes 2. If you're just cracked, you make him 1. You have that heavy hand, or if you have a crazy heavy hand and for some reason you're playing against security control, maybe free. And this card is so good against the security control matchup because all those Zord defeats or against the 3 Musketeers, the Millennies, a lot of on deletion stuff just goes to the bottom of the deck and you take care of it like that. So you don't have to worry about getting rid of it. That's how you get rid of those problematic big monsters that will keep coming back. And then you could Omni on top and just say whatever else is on board is done. So that's our mega lineup. The king, we gotta show off the king. We got 3 of the BT1 Omni. I don't care about Blitz. Give me this Omni. This is the best one. I'm playing it at 3. It's gonna pop. Hi Diabormon. Hope you have decoy, because if not, that board is done. The Gabumon matchup, all those Gabumons on board, done. Greymon's on board, done. Jesmon, can't block your way out of this one. This is the boy. It's gonna do 2 swings as well. So if you're playing the security control matchup, the only thing is like the option cards, like very few of them, but honestly, boom, security +1 Omni is cracked. I'm not running win rate because I have to discard one of the same color, and to have 2 Omnis in hand is kind of like tough. 2 white sources, like 2 white cards in hand, so I'm just playing passing turn, wiping my opponent's board, and that's still a pretty good response to a lot of things. So 3 of the king. And let's get into our tamers. We're running a simple 2 Sorenjo. Sorenjo is absolutely cracked. You literally can't play around this with the most popular decks, which is the Bonds. They're most likely gonna have a Digimon without a source, also 3 Musketeers, also security control. A lot of decks are gonna have a Digimon without a source on the board, so they just have to give you that memory. And then Matt Ishida, I'm playing it at 1. I like it better than Davis because Davis is just going to put the king to the bottom of the deck. And honestly, whenever you play something, which you have access to play something easily, you tap it and then you start removing sources from your opponent's Digimon. So, you know, you start hurting Jesmon a bit. You start hurting definitely like if you're playing the Millenniumon matchup, you could probably just take the 6 out of the source, like the 3 Musketeers. So there's a lot of things Matt will do slowly, but the Davis, the blue search is fine, but when you have Omnimon going to the bottom of the deck and that's your win con, you don't want to do that. So Matt, I'm playing it at 1. It'll still come up. It's very useful. Next, our options. Playing 2 hammers. No explanation needed. Free memory. I'm playing 2 howling. I think blue memory boost is kind of troll. When you could like stall your opponent out, I think that's definitely way better than a search. I think the stall is definitely way better. So I'm playing 2 howling. Of course you gotta play this guy. Ice Wall. I'm playing Ice Wall at 3. Crazy card. You could put him at 4, but at 3 it's a sweet spot for me. And that's the list, guys. Ice Wall's cracked. Insecurity, it will do what Hammer Spark does, and it'll just be hard to your opponent. You could stack them, so you go, you lose 2 memory, you lose 4 memory, and lose 6 memory. So Ice Wall at 3, and that is the profile, guys. Return of the King. Thank you for watching, and keep topping.